Look at that Tony Stark pose. It's like Nick is controlling him all the time. Farting Chernobyl on our side, but in the parallel dimension. Farting Chernobyl on our side, but in the parallel dimension. Tony Stark is striking a Nick pose right at the Soviet bomb. Look at that Tony Stark pose. It's like Nick is controlling him all the time. Farting Chernobyl on our side, but in the parallel dimension. Tony Stark is striking a Nick pose right at the Soviet bomb. At the Soviet bomb. Look at that Tony Stark pose. It's like Nick is controlling him all the time. Farting Chernobyl on our side, but in the parallel dimension. Farting Chernobyl on our side, but in the parallel dimension. Tony Stark is striking a Nick pose right at the Soviet bomb. Look at that Tony Stark pose. It's like Nick is controlling him all the time. Farting Chernobyl on our side, but in the parallel dimension. Tony Stark is striking a Nick pose right at the Soviet bomb. At the Soviet bomb. Look at that Tony Stark pose. It's like Nick is controlling him all the time. Farting Chernobyl on our side, but in the parallel dimension. Farting Chernobyl on our side, but in the parallel dimension. Tony Stark is striking a Nick pose right at the Soviet bomb. Look at that Tony Stark pose. It's like Nick is controlling him all the time. Tony Stark is striking a Nick pose right at the Soviet bomb. At the Soviet bomb. Wake up, open your eyes, peep that new window screen. Brains in the engine room, plugged into the machine. Ready to play Pong. Hit the binary 0 and 1. Gears grinding inside, man, what's to be done? Yo, squad, you see that, homie? You catch the view. Peep the joystick port, now push the plug through. In and out the socket, like the motions we recall. Listen close, hear the hum, we connecting it all. You see that frequency wave, damn, I the old man now. My electrons fading out in the weed smoke clouds. Pencil leads to cold black. Is this new world still intact? Wormhole opens fading fast. Rewind the timeline, escape the blast. OON1, the elevator's key. A ghost in the void for all eternity. He's trapped inside the memory of perpetual live stream state. Another day, another fate, ain't no escaping the replay. Sound waves and brain waves are sinking, yo. This vibe is unreal, it's hitting the spot. This that Chaplin sync, make the whole world rock. Thoughts begin in the flow of time. Is it a rush to death or do we rewind? Peep the old man, stuck in the static vision. Can't recall a hatred in the flow of time. Is it a rush to death or do we rewind? Peep the old man, stuck in the static vision. TV screen, mustache, a black and white transmission. Just the consequence and wince of his decision. Where just the cons will originate. Where the causal need for time travel will originate. Stuck inside of unseen, caught in the vengeance. No. He's trapped inside the memory of perpetual live stream state. Another day, another fate, ain't no escaping the replay. Sound waves and brain waves are sinking, yo. This vibe is unreal, it's hitting the spot. This that Chaplin sync, make the whole world rock. Check the vibe on this track, what we gonna do with it? Sound waves flooding the zone, everybody feeling it. I see your brain glistening, know exactly what you're thinking, feel that spiritual link in. Get lost in the flow, lost in the flow. Sound waves and brain waves are sinking, yo. Ain't no escaping the replay, in the replay, the replay, the replay. Chaplain Sync, we connecting it all. Look at that stance from Tony Stark. Tony Stark. Like he's keeping Nicxon in control the whole time. The whole time. Chernobyl farting on our dimension. In our dimension. The air is thick with the weight of the lies we inhale. Fictional idols guarding ghosts in the oval. A silicon heart beating under a landslide of coal. Under a landslide of coal, while we suffocate slow in a vacuum of gold and tin. Caught in the cycle where the fallout always begins. Caught in the cycle where the fallout always begins. Dead ass. Parallel paths where the history flips. Nicxon on the throne while the atmosphere rips. Two sides of the same radioactive coin. Where the shadows in the fallout alternate dimension. Yeah, on the other side of the parallel dimension. On the other side of the parallel dimension. Parallel dimension. It's Tony Stark doing a Nicxon stance in the middle of a Soviet nuclear blast. Nuclear blast. Nuclear blast. Nuclear blast. A chrome giant holding fingers in a victory sign while the sky turns to ash and the logic gets blurred. Soviet reactors humming a cold anthem. A dead-eyed statesman in a metallic mask mocking the heavens as the world vaporizes. Ill imagery from the crypt of the Cold War, where the hero is the ghost at the Cold War. Where the hero is the ghost that we can't ignore. On the other side, parallel dimension. Nuclear blast. Nuclear shadows. Parallel Nicxon. The fallout is eternal in the cycle of the spin. Static, huh?